Hey y'all, I'm in the garden today and I wanted to take a minute to tell you how I care for my Boston ferns because I do get a lot of questions. Now I did an earlier video a month or so ago where I showed you how I divide them. I usually do that once every year or two depending on how much root growth they've had, and usually it's about every year or two depending. And usually out of one plant I can get 4. Now this is one of the ones that I divided this year, so it doesn't need to be divided anytime soon. But after they've been divided, or if you notice that they start to lose their dark greenness, which this one is, then the remedy for that I have found is Epsom salt. As you can see, it's not the lavender or any other the smelly stuff. It's just plain old Epsom salt. This one happened to come from Walgreens, but all the stores sell Epsom salt. So you take the Epsom salt, and as you can see, Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate, and that is what is helpful for the plant. So you take the Epsom salt, and if you notice my watering, you may not be able to see, but my watering can is 2 gallons. So you do 2 tablespoons per gallon up. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons. And then I'm going to fill my can with water and water my ferns like I normally would. And I'm going to do that once a month during all of the summers, all the spring, summer, and fall. During the winter, I don't. And how I keep my ferns alive during the winter is when it's going to be close to freezing. So if it's below 40, starting to get down to 35 and below, you know, whatever, I will move my fern into the garage to protect it from any cold weather, you know, anything that's getting close to freezing. So I cannot promise that a fern will grow well in your area. We have very humid weather here in my part of Texas, and they do really well. This one's under the pergola, so it is protected from the sun, but it does get enough sunshine. I have a hanging one behind me. It does get a lot more sun than this one, but this one does, anything sitting on this table does better. I have one in my outdoor shower, and then I have 2 in the pond. So all of the ones that are in, that get dappled sun do the best. But this is my go-to for what I put in my ferns when they start turning yellow and losing that color that we're used to seeing on Boston ferns. So let me get some water in here and get this watered. And that's all there is to caring for Boston ferns in my experience. If you have any questions about how to care for Boston ferns, please let me know below and I'll be glad to answer your questions. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.